one's for all the guys rigging bait. First and second mates, you know who you are. Guys working the cockpit, rigging lines. It's tournament time, so turn it up. Here we go. 5 o'clock in the morning time. It's way too early to bust a rhyme. I gotta get to the boat. Time to get paid. Boston to win. I gotta play the maid. My head is stuffed in. I feel so dumb. I was up until 2 drinking rum. Cap is pissed. He knows I'm shot. We leave the slip and he's frickin' hot. Now that's my rigger. Now that's my rigger. Cap yells down, put out the bait. I said, no dumb, the frickin' mate. Just drive the boat, is what I said. The next thing you know, Cap's turning red. We're on the grounds, we're almost there. I scream, man, there's a floating chair. We both look out and see the spot. Uh-oh, dang, we hit the jackpot. There's a marlin there, she's by a tree. I run for a bait, then bust my knee. That's when things start getting real. I had slipped on a banana peel. The boss left it out right on the deck. I looked at him and said, what the heck? He stormed inside and slammed the door. I screamed, what'd you bring bananas for? Cap yelled down, you're an awful mate. I flipped him the bird and threw the pitch bait. Down the hatch, the bait is gone. The rod bent over and I screamed, we're on. Now that's my rigger. Now that's my rigger. We're backing up. The pit is full. Cap screams, man, you better pull. I take a rap and I hold on tight. I grab the gunnel with all my might. The marlin's there, she's big, no doubt. Cap yells, get the flyers out. Boss peeked out, he was turning green. It was the biggest fish that he'd ever seen. He grabbed the gaff and he's reaching out. Then says, this is what I'm talking about. She's laying there. I tried to hold her. I said, gaff her now. She's killing my shoulder. He sank the steel like a seasoned mate. He smiled and said, this is freaking great. We slide her in, the fish is on the deck. I hugged the boss, so what the heck? Now that's my rigger. Now that's my rigger. Pulling in, it was like a dream. It was the biggest crowd that we'd ever seen. They went up, we're standing there. The weighmaster says we're almost there. It was packed as hell with people freaking out. Cap says, what are they screaming about? It's the winning fish, she looks so big. Some guy yells, it's a freaking pig. Fat as hell, she was big as a whale. I looked up high to check the scale. We all stepped back to take a gander. Dude says, y'all just killed the grand. Now that's my rigger. Now that's my rigger. We pulled out, we're cruising down the ditch. I thought, man, I'm filthy rich. Cap said, man, it was like a dream. You're the best damn rigger I ever seen. He slapped me 5, we let out a hoot. We walked inside to grab our loot. He had showered up, he had combed his hair. Then said, why y'all standing there? We came in to grab our money. He cracked a smile and said, man, that's funny. You guys did great, but I didn't do it. It was 15 grand, so I said, screw it. Cap freaked out, then he lost his shit. I held him back, then he helped me quit. Now that's my rigger. Now that's my rigger. We're in the truck, Cap's in a daze. He says, there's no frickin' way. I said, don't freak, guess what, I did it. You're the best damn captain, I knew we'd win it. He was cheap as hell, he was filthy rich, but I called in my credit card on the ditch. He looked at me, busted out a grin, then said, man, you knew we'd win? I said, hell yeah, I pulled the trigger. He smiled and said, now that's my rigger. Big shout out to all those repping the RJ Boyle brand. We love you, we appreciate it.